it's a pleasure to be here. I'm really happy to be part of the Virtual Roadshow this evening, speaking to you on behalf of Energy Fitness. And for those of you who might not be aware, Energy Fitness offers you the opportunity to become a franchisee, an owner and or operator of your own health and fitness club or clubs within the low-cost gym sector of the health and fitness industry, which happens to be the sector which has experienced by far the most significant growth in recent years. So on behalf of me and all of the team at Energy Fitness, I know that we're all really proud to have achieved the top 10 ranking in the Elite Franchise Top 100 once again this year. This actually represents our third year of achieving a top 10 ranking. But I think it's fair to say that this year's ranking comes with an additional badge of honour, because of course we all know that the past year has been incredibly challenging. The pandemic has affected and impacted many businesses and industries, and so I know that the team at Elite Franchise, along with their partners at HSBC, put extra and additional focus this year specifically on the criteria of how franchisors supported their franchisees through the tough times that we've all been experiencing. And when it comes to franchisee support, it is and always has been something that is very high on the agenda for Energy Fitness, because we adopt a franchise model that we refer to as partnership franchising. And what that basically means is that we directly link our success to the success of our franchisees, and therefore we remain fully vested in their success at all times. So for us, it was of paramount importance that we continue to offer those high levels of support. But during the pandemic, we had to go the extra mile. We had to do additional things and go above and beyond. And in fact, we achieved that through a number of ways, a number of things which actually I don't have time, unfortunately, in this slot this evening to discuss. But if I was to pick out just two of them, it would be that when our franchisees' clubs had to go in lockdown, we suspended the collection of all our fees from our franchisees. And the second point, and perhaps more importantly, would be that we took very decisive and proactive action to seek out a solution for our franchisees that would enable them to continue to generate revenue if they had to go into an additional lockdown, which of course we know they subsequently did. And the way we achieved this is we invested heavily in the development of an online digital platform. And what that meant was that when we went into lockdown 2 and our franchisees had to close their clubs, they were able to put out the message that whilst the doors of the club may be shut, we are still very much open for business. And it worked exceptionally well, and it actually meant that our franchisees were able to retain a very high percentage of paying members throughout that lockdown period. And what it means now is that actually we've got a much broader, multi-layered business offering, because our franchisees have now got the option and opportunity to generate revenues both through their physical clubs and through their online presence as well. And for their members, they have a multi-channel service offering that allows them to either work out in the gym or online. And of course, that acts as a great sales and retention tool for our franchisees as well. So it's often said that crisis creates opportunity, and that may well be a great example of that for us. But in actual fact, Energy Fitness's ability to adapt to changing market conditions and changing consumer habits is something that's always been at the forefront of our minds. We've certainly always been very much at the sharp end of innovation. And in fact, if we take the pandemic completely out of the equation and look to the year leading up to the pandemic, Energy Fitness were the winners of the Brand Awareness and Innovation Awards at the BFA HSBC Franchisor Awards. And you won't have to do too much research to see that the low-cost gym sector has experienced exponential growth over the last 10 years. And in actual fact, Energy Fitness have been at the forefront of contributing to that change in market trends and consumer desire through the development of their brand and carving out a niche for themselves in that marketplace. Because whilst we keep one foot firmly in the low-cost gym space, we've also heavily focused on developing a high customer service level. And so that puts us in a very unique position in the marketplace of being low cost but high service. And that's certainly one of the pillars on which we place our success. So Energy Fitness is a people-focused business, and in actual fact, our mission statement is empowering people. And that is a philosophy which runs throughout our whole business, whether it's us as a master franchisor, empowering people to own their own health and fitness clubs, or perhaps even become business owners for the first time in some cases, through to our franchisees, empowering people within their clubs every day to achieve their fitness goals, develop their self-confidence, and improve their overall well-being. And if there's one thing that the pandemic has done, it's focused and sharpened everyone's mind towards the importance of personal health and well-being. And it's for that reason that many believe now is a great time, a great opportunity to get into the market, because actually the industry was on a great growth trajectory before the pandemic struck, and the effects of the last 12 months are likely to mean that it bounces back incredibly well and onto an even steeper growth curve than the one it was on before. And in fact, we're already starting to see the evidence of that. So a lot of people looking to get into the industry at the moment take advantage of the opportunities that are clearly there. And if you would like to join them, and if you think that Energy Fitness could be a business that may be of interest to you, it's an opportunity to build and develop a business that not only helps to improve other people's lives, but also will enable you to develop a business with a value of potentially between $500,000 and $1.2 million over a 5-year period. So if you are interested, by all means, visit our website, give us a call, or perhaps sign on to one of our webinars, which we hold twice a month, which will give you a lot more information